Hi, my name is Mel Colley from melcolley.com, and this is a quick video for you on proprioception. A very quick routine that you can do before training sessions, before you go for a run, to increase your mobility, to increase the awareness of where you are in relation to yourself, which sounds a bit strange because you always know that we've got our feet are here, and our hands are here, and our head's here, and we know where our back is. But sometimes if we get tired or we get stressed, or if things are changing in the body, such as if we've put on weight, if we've lost weight, if we become more flexible, or if we've put on muscle, things can change in the body, and the different areas of our body become a little bit distorted in relation to where we think they are. So this is a very quick routine for you to give you an idea of how you can increase mobility, increase flexibility, but also increase your strength as well. So a good way to test yourself before you start is put your feet together, put your hands out in front, palms together, and just turn. And just notice where you are, and come back and go the other way. And just notice where your hand stops as a marker, and you can also bend down and touch your toes, or go down towards the floor, and just to see what your range is. And then we're going to start with the fingertips. We're going to start to stroke the top of the head. You can also tap the head all the way down to the back of the neck, onto the chin, front of the neck, onto the face, stroking the jaw and the cheeks, coming onto the forehead, and tap or stroke the forehead, draw circles, coming down one arm, top of the arm, onto the back of the arm, onto the front of the arm, spending a bit more time on the joints. I like standing in the shower. You usually have that time in the morning to do all of this. You can also tap as well and slap around the joints. Coming over to the other arm. Coming down to the elbow, spending a bit more time on the joints as well. The wrist in between the fingers and the thumb. And come over to the collarbone, to the ribs, coming down to the stomach, to the hips, nice hip flexors, front and back of the hips, and then onto the sacrum. There's 5 fused bones. Just before you get to your tailbone, stroke the sacrum, pummel the glutes, and then choose one leg, come down, stroking the thigh onto the knee, onto the shin, onto the ankle, onto the feet, in between the toes, on the other foot in between the toes, under the foot, on top of the foot, around the ankle, around the knee, and around the hip. If you don't really want to lose where you were, don't come off your spot too much. You can retest yourself. Coming up the back, stroking up the back, stroking the middle of the back, and stroking your lower back, either side of the spine. And then come back with your hands, and then turn. Okay, so I've gained about 6 or 7 inches there, and come back to the other side. Yeah, gained about 5 or 6 inches on that side. Coming down, touch your toes. Yeah, we've gained there as well. Whereas before I was just in the mid-shin, now I'm at the bottom by the ankles. So it increases your flexibility, increases your range. It's just telling your brain that everything's okay, you're all there, you're intact, everything's fine, you're waking up the receptors between the bones, the joints, and it allows you to have more freedom of movement, which means you're going to have less injuries. Okay, so it's a great thing to do before you do a training session, before you work out, before you go into the gym, before you go for a run, before you go for a swim, or even if you're not doing anything that day, if you're just going for a walk, it will really help you have more energy, more vitality, wake you up, and just allow you to go that little bit further, or last a little bit longer and keep you going with more energy and more vitality. So enjoy a very quick little routine for you. Thank you very much for watching.